Hi friends, welcome to my channel, dietcoke.and.diamonds. My name is Natalie, and guys, before I got into diamond painting, what you may not know is your girl really enjoyed a nice puzzle moment. So today, I have for you a different kind of unboxing. The people at Benlarky Toys reached out and asked if they could send me this 3D puzzle, and I was like, yeah, do it. So we have today this Western Saloon 3D puzzle, and this is what it looks like. I have not opened this yet. I just popped the tape so that it'll be easy to get open. I am going to work on this in this video. Hopefully I'll have a finish for you by the end of the video, but I don't know how complex this is going to be, and I haven't done a puzzle in a really long time. So let's talk about what's in this box. So on the front, we have a picture of our kit, the name of our kit, which is Western Saloon. It's a level 3.5 stars out of 4. No, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a level 3.5 stars out of 5. It's for ages 14 plus, and there are 450 pieces in here. On the back, we have our stats as far as how many inches it is once it is finished. It was made in China, and it says keep away from heat and water to prevent damage. And then, you know, all the other things. I think that's it for the box. The side is their little slogan, build bright, play larky. And all right, let's get into it. Right off the bat, I really like this box because it's easy to like put away, like so the pieces that you don't use, it is easy to get back together. So we have this booklet, and this is the instruction sheet. It's almost like doing a Lego, kind of. Excuse my sunburn, I went to the beach. It's almost like doing a Lego. So like in here, we have like step-by-step how you put it together, which I'm all for that. Then we have this sheet, which is just a letter from the founder, Ray. They also have their email in case you need to reach out for any reason is on here. And then we have this. What is this? It says, welcome to the frontier, trailblazer. You are about to bring an 1880s legend to life. Before you saddle up, here are 3 golden rules from the sheriff to ensure a smooth journey. Number 1, let it breathe. Our eco-friendly MDF and non-toxic lacquer are freshly sealed. For the best experience, I'm glad I'm reading this. For the best experience, let the pieces air out for 48 hours before assembly. This allows the vapors to dissipate, leaving only the clean, faint scent of timber. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm going to do that today so I can start on this in 48 hours. 2, the scavenger hunt, panels A through I. Pieces are strategically spread across panels A through I. Keep all your wooden frames handy. Finding the next piece is part of the legendary scout mission. And then 3, master the details. The T-tool. The frontier can be intricate. We've hidden a T-tool auxiliary tool on the top left of panel I. Use it to gently nudge out the smaller parts. Okay, pro tip, align the notches perfectly before snapping in the swinging doors for a smooth cinematic swing. All right, so I'm going to open this so we can take a look, and then I'm going to air it out, I guess. I'm a little bit nervous about this, guys. I'm not going to lie, because this is not a puzzle like any puzzle I've ever done. I think Will actually would love this. He loves putting things together like this, and we got him he got like a wooden thing. It was almost like this, like a wooden puzzle that he had to assemble a few years ago for Christmas, and I was diamond painting and he was putting together his little wooden thing. It was a good little crafty time.
That was mine.
We got a nail file. Not sure what that's for. Maybe to file like when you pull off the pieces. Okay. I'm gonna take that off, but I'm gonna leave that in there so I still have that sheet. Okay, so these are what they look like. So these are what the panels look like, and they're numbered, so you can see like there's a number right here to tell you what pieces are which. So kind of like diamond painting almost. Then we have this sheet that's got like the floor. It does have a bit of a smell, but it's not like bad. We've got this one which has some horses on it. That's cool. We've got this piece right here. Oh my god. We've got this piece that's got this cactus, but then look at all these tiny little pieces right here. Holy cow. And there's like a beer down here. That's funny. And then we've got this one right here. I will say, like, first impressions, the quality, this is pretty, I mean, this feels pretty sturdy. I'm actually really excited about this. They did give me one other option. I do have a friend who is getting sent that option, so I went with this one so that you guys can see both. So whenever she gets her video posted up, I will give you more info on that. And then we have this one. And where's piece I? He's talking about that auxiliary, that tool. Oh, I see. So right here, this is that little tool that it was talking about. Okay. Okay, so we have that. Then it also came with some B7000 glue and a little teeny tiny screwdriver. Not sure what that's for, but we'll see. So I'm gonna let these sit out for 48 hours so that the smell will get off of them. Even though it's really not bad, but since it said to do that, I'm gonna do what it said. I'm a rule follower, and I will try to get some clips along the way of me working on this. I don't know that time lapses would really work. Because of the way I'll have to be moving it so much and such. So I will just try to like pop in and give you guys updates as I'm working, but I am very excited about this and I cannot wait to show you guys the finished project, hopefully. All right, I'll be back. Bye. Okay guys, so I'm working on the puzzle. It's very, like the pieces seem kind of tight, but they do pop in. I'm not able to get these like right here on the step popped all the way in, but I think it's gonna be okay. But I just used the glue, so this frame is glued onto like this little menu right here. But so far so good. Everything fits really nicely. So like this went onto this. There are little pieces under here you had to pop in. So everything's fitting really nicely so far. It is harder than I anticipated it being, like as far as getting the pieces in, but I think it's gonna be pretty sturdy. So I'm excited about this. I am still a little bit nervous, but here's our little menu. And I am using this little tool to pop out some of the smaller pieces from the frames. But yeah, so it said to wait a minute after you glue that on. I'm watching Jessica. I'm finally watching her retreat vlog. That is a crime, but I'm behind on everybody's YouTube. So I'm watching Jessica and working on this, and I just glued the frame. So next will be the bar stools, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break because my hands hurt. But here's how much I've gotten done. So the bottles are like connected, like the four are connected as one, but like that's one piece and it went on here, and then you like built the shelves up. So all of these were individual pieces. It's so cool. So this is like the bar, and then we've got our bar stools and our tabletops, our stairs, and then I just built the front right here with these little like saloon doors, which is really cute. But I still need to put some more on this before it goes on here. But this is basically gonna go right here. So that's another reason why I wanted to go ahead and get you guys a shot so you could see what the inside looked like before it gets kind of closed up. But yeah, my hands hurt, so I'm gonna stop. I'm on an hour of Jessica's vlog, and I started this when I started. So I worked on this for about an hour. I'd say I made pretty good progress. So we'll see. I'll work on this some more tomorrow during my lunch break, and I'll come back and give you guys updates. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm about to put the roof. So I want to show you guys the inside before I do that. So we've got our little bar, our bar stools, our shelves, and then on the front, we've got this little skull. We've got the doors, which is like super cute. And then over here, inside there's like a rope and some books, and Then over here, we've got another little door situation, and our horse is drinking from the trough. Isn't this so cute? I am really having a lot of fun with this, to be honest. But this goes on the top here. So most of this you'll just be able to like peek inside and see. So I wanted to give you guys like a bird's eye view before it gets covered up. So having a good time working on this on my lunch break. I'm about to go back to work, but hopefully I can make some more progress on this tonight after I get off. I am really having so much fun. I think I'm gonna order the other one. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, so quick update. I ran into an issue with this piece right here. So you can see these are on this piece. The door is here, the window is here. This door is so cute. All the holes line up as they should. However, in the book, like for the instructions, this is what that piece looked like. And the back of this piece is dark. So I think the dark was supposed to be on the other side, but if I had flipped it, the door would have been on the wrong side. So it wasn't gonna work that way. So now, which I am going to reach out and let them know about that. So it could be a me issue, or it could just be like, this is how it's supposed to be. But I think this like tan color is supposed to be dark, because if you look at the finish picture, it's dark right here. I don't know. So now my conundrum is we have these windows and you put the same stuff, like you do the same thing where it's gonna have these on top of this. So do I keep it this same color so that it matches? Like you'll be able to see the outside, but I feel like if I flip it now, it's gonna look off. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not posting this before I finish this, so I don't know why I'm asking what you think, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Oh wait, these are shaped differently, so I might have to do it the other way, because look at the shape. Okay, so when I'm looking at my piece on here, it's got these three on this side, so I'm gonna have to do it that way, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay, so I don't know if that's right or not. I mean, once I finish, I'll send a message over to Benlarky Toys and just double check with them if this was supposed to be double-sided dark, or like, you know, what the situation is. But so far, that's the only like quote-unquote issue I've run into. So while we're here, I'll give you guys an update. So we did this little guy. We did our little pool table. Actually, it's not a, well, it is a pool table, I think. But these are like beers that they're drinking on. Maybe it's not a pool table. I don't know, like a poker table? Guys, I don't know. And then there's like the pictures, like these were printed. Oops, sorry. It's like not wanting to focus. So these were printed like on the wood itself. And then I just put all these on here. So far, so good. I'm really loving this. It is so much dang fun, and it's really sturdy. So all right, I'm gonna keep on keeping on, but I just want to give you guys that little update. It's a few minutes later, and you just gotta trust the process. Okay, so there is an extra piece that we put over the corner here, so that does make it the right color. So have no fear, it wasn't messed up. I just should have trusted the process more. So you can see this is what it looked like before. So now I'm gonna put this same kind of thing right here to cover this up. But this door opens, which is cute. It's kind of hard to get to it. And then in there, we've got the little table with the beers on it. That was really all that was inside of this one. And since I had just showed you that, I didn't feel like I needed to show you again. It's so hard to do this with my left hand, y'all, because your girl is right-handed. But just trust me, the door opens. But this is just, I'm having so much fun with this. I really am. So I have no fear. I just want to come on and update that we do in fact cover this right here. So it is not just like, what's that called? what's that kind of board? Particle board sticking out. So I'm gonna put these on and then get back to work and work on this some more later. Okay, bye. Dun 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 dun. It's finished. Okay, so I finished this last night. We give you a little tour. So we've got this little cart that our little horse is pulling. These barrels I had to completely build from scratch. There's another one here, a bigger one there. And then we've got this little wheel. We've got, let's turn you around, some cacti. And there's a little lizard guy right there. There's a little lizard. And then over here on the back, we've got this barrel that just kind of sits in here. And then over here on the side, we've got our horse. And in the horse's little cage, there's a rope hanging right there. There's some aloe plants. And yeah, this is so dang cute. This I had to glue on, so it's a little crooked, but you know, that's okay. But this is really cute. I had a blast working on this. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit shaky, but as you can see, I got the door open. I had a blast working on this. It was so much fun, especially if you're into like Lego building or anything like that. The directions were super easy to read and understand what was going on. It broke it down for you very well. And the glue, I mean, I glued this cart down and it's staying on there. So the glue works really well. I really, really liked this. Now, I will say my fingers hurt a little bit today. They're a little sore, and I thought I was going to break a nail. I did not, but I definitely think where it said it was for ages 14 and up, that's accurate. Like, I don't think Olive could have done this. I think it would have been too complex for her, but this is really cute. I did check out their website. They've only got 2 of these available so far. But hopefully they will come out with some more. Let's see if we can look in there. You can see like there's the table in there. And then we already looked at the inside from the downstairs. So yeah, I really, really loved this. I had so much fun doing it. Go check them out. I'll have them linked below. Thank you so much to Benlarky Toys for sending this over. And I hope to work on another one of their products again soon. Bye.